The United States is a huge country. There is practically every type of climate and habitat you can think of across the vast open regions of the contiguous United States, Alaska, and the remote Hawaiian Islands, from temperate rainforests and pine-covered mountains to deserts and scrublands. Naturally, the United States has a large number of national parks devoted to protecting the best that nature has to offer. All kinds of strange sandstone structures, vibrant hot springs, jagged coastlines, and scorching deserts can be found here. Take a look at America's top national parks. Number 25. Big Bend. Big Bend National Park, in Texas, gets its name from the dramatic Rio Grande meander in which it is located. Texas, USA, is on one side of the river, and Mexico is on the other. Big Bend, which is about the same size as Rhode Island, is renowned for its diversity and offers a lot to explore on its several routes. The Chihuahua Desert, where real-life roadrunners and coyotes may be found, is where you should go if you want to get away from it all. The Chizos Basin is the most visited region of the park and has views of the mountains. Number 24. Saguaro. In this arid region of Arizona, saguaro is home to the traditional Southwest American cactus, which give the park its name. The park is split into east and west sections, with Tucson acting as a barrier between them. There are many paths available in each of the national park's desert-like regions. The park's bigger eastern section, the Rincon Mountain District, offers campsites and exhilarating equestrian excursions. The Tucson Mountain District is stunning and well worth the effort towards the west. Number 23. Shenandoah. Shenandoah is a magnificent national park that blooms profusely in the summer. The trees, however, explode into beautiful oranges and reds for some of the best fall foliage in the season. In this national park, which is 75 miles from Washington, D.C., you may find long hiking trails. In fact, almost 100 miles of the Appalachian Trail are made up in part by these routes. There is little doubt that hiking is the order of the day here. The ascent to the top of Old Rag Mountain, for instance, is challenging but well worth the ascent for the vistas. For individuals who don't enjoy trekking, the Skyline Drive offers breathtaking views while you're driving. Number 22. Mesa Verde. Mesa Verde is the ideal location for exploring the great outdoors and learning more about enigmatic, ancient cultures. The ancient Puebloans originally inhabited this area in their cliff houses. Nobody knows where they went or why they left, but their houses, which were built in perilous locations, can still be seen today. Walking off-trail and accessing the historic structures without a ranger are prohibited due to the site's significant historical significance. Learn more about these interesting ancient habitations by taking the Mesa Top Road Circuit, which circles 11 of the excavated pueblos. Number 21. Death Valley. Death Valley National Park can sound like a scorching, hostile place, yet there is a lot of beautiful wildlife to be enjoyed here. There are enormous stones that appear to be laying around on a large scale, canyons created by raging streams that rip across the landscape, singing sand dunes, and towering mountains to climb. It is, in fact, one of the hottest places in the U.S., living up to its name. On top of the Black Mountains, Dante's view provides a sweeping view of the southern part of Death Valley Basin. Number 20. Crater Lake. Crater Lake National Park, the only national park in Oregon, is named for the lake that has the same name and was created by a massive volcanic explosion around 7,700 years ago. It is the deepest lake in all of America. This spectacular lake's glittering waters create a stunning reflection of the surrounding Rocky Mountain peaks in its mirror-like surface, making for some wonderful photo opportunity. The park's more than 90 miles of trails can only be visited in the summer because snow covers them for the majority of the year. Number 19. Acadia. Acadia, the only national park in New England, was established in 1916 and is located on the coast. It offers breathtaking views of the famed coastline of the area. Acadia National Park is everything about exhilarating mountain hikes, leisurely seaside walks, breathtaking bike excursions, and breathtaking drives. This national park has a surprisingly diverse scenery, from its lush forests and placid lakes to its boulder-strewn beaches and lone lighthouses. In this area, you can also explore islands like the well-known Mount Desert Island and sandy beaches. Number 18. Canyonlands. Canyonlands National Park is a genuinely surreal location. The largest national park in Utah is all about its canyons, with a terrain that resembles something you might find on Mars rather than Earth. These snake around its ancient topography, which is also characterized by unique rock formations and 1,000-foot-tall white cliffs above the Colorado and Green Rivers. In this rocky, foreign stretch of land, each of those rivers form a Y shape, dividing the park into 4 halves. The most popular area of the park, Island in the Sky, is located in the middle and is very popular for good reason. The vistas are breathtaking. Number 17. Redwood. Redwood National Park is located in Northern California along the Pacific coast and is home to the enormous trees of the same name. Some of the tallest trees in the world can be found there. Here, rich prairielands coexist mysteriously with luscious coastline vistas. With branches covered in moss and ferns, redwood trees are among the oldest trees on Earth. The numerous pathways that wind through the extensive forests offer for enjoyable days out. The park offers backcountry campsites and campgrounds for overnight stays so visitors may fully experience everything it has to offer. Number 16. Grand Teton. The Grand Teton in the Rocky Mountains is an untamed wilderness of 12 peaks that glaciers have carved out over the centuries. This naturally includes the Grand Teton, which rises to a stunning 13,775 feet above sea level. This area's breathtaking scenery begs to be hiked through. There are enthralling gorges with lush woods to explore, stunning alpine lakes to awe at, and colorful flashes of scented wildflowers. Elks, moose, and bears are among the many animals that call this harsh land home. Number 15. Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier, the fifth highest peak in the country, is a mountain that is recognizable throughout much of Washington state. In reality, Rainier is a volcano that has been active since 1854. With wonderful hiking routes crisscrossing the foothills and carpets of flowers blossoming in spring and summer, Mount Rainier National Park, with its 26 glaciers, is a hiker's paradise that is close to Puget Sound's urban districts. Many people try to climb Rainier's icy top, but it is difficult. Only half of the adventurers who attempt it make it all the way. Number 14. Sequoia. This national park bears the name Sequoia dendron giganteum, also known as the gigantic redwood, which is a member of the Sequoiaceae family. The park is characterized by enormous, historic redwoods and drive-through trees. In fact, General Sherman, a massive redwood that is reputed to be the biggest living tree on Earth, may be found here. There are also deep caves that are 10,000 years old and conceal enormous stalactites. Go to Eagle View for a spectacular view of the Sierra Mountains. Number 13. Arches. The sandstone scenery in this national park, which is made up of Martian badlands like the others in Utah, is extraordinary. There is a magnificent variety of pink and red budded rock arches, as well as other unusual and complex rock formations. With a span of 306 feet, Landscape Arch ranks among the largest naturally occurring arches in the world. There are several short treks you may do in this easily accessible national park, but rock climbing and canyoning could be more popular. Each day as the sun sets, the Fiery Furnace, a well-known formation, blazes orange and crimson. Number 12. Glacier. As you may guess from the name, glaciers have carved and sculpted the magnificent natural world in Glacier National Park over thousands of years. It is a place of striking rocky outcrops, snow-capped mountains, gushing waterfalls, and gorgeous lakes with glistening reflections. The stunning environment is surrounded by an incredible number of hiking routes that wind like arteries of adventure. Additionally, grizzly bears can be found in large numbers here in the deep mountain forests. Favorite scenic route, the Going to the Sun Road, is a fantastic way to admire the natural splendor of the park without getting out of your car. Number 11. Rocky Mountain. The Rocky Mountain National Park, one of Colorado's most breathtaking natural areas, is drenched in majestic granite mountains, aquamarine alpine lakes, and summertime meadows. It's the ideal location for outdoor excursions because it has a variety of routes where you may enjoy peace, calm, and tranquility. Elk, moose, and black bear are just a few of the wild animals that find the national park's remoteness to be the perfect home. One of the 10 lakes in the park, Bear Lake, is a well-known beautiful location where tourists may take in views of the glacial valleys and mountain peaks.
Number 10. Everglades. The Everglades National Park is a massive region of land that is as well known as Florida itself. It is home to sizable areas of swamp and the ubiquitous alligators that give the Everglades their distinctive character. You can rent a kayak and explore the mangrove waterways on your own, paddling silently through the countless lakes, or you can choose to take a traditional airboat tour of the swamp. You may see cold-blooded alligators lazing in the heat and the aptly named anhinga lying in wait for their prey on the Anhinga Trail. You can even go on a nighttime stroll with a ranger.
Number 9. Bryce Canyon. Rock formations at Bryce Canyon National Park are renowned. These spire-like sandstone rocks, sometimes known as hoodoos, protrude into the sky to create an incredibly unique scene. The soft sandstone has been transformed over time by freeze-thaw erosion into the breathtaking environment it is today. Numerous paths wind through the cliffs, including the Rim Trail. The vista below, made up of granite walls and hoodoos that resemble a location from another era, makes Bryce Point the ideal location for views over the fabled Silent City.
Number 8. Hawai'i Volcanoes. Mauna Loa is a part of Hawai'i Volcanoes National Park, which is situated on the Big Island in the Pacific Ocean. Surprisingly, the summit of this enormous volcano occasionally sports a layer of snow. The national park also has natural phenomena including lava tubes, lush rainforests, wonderfully green meadows in the mountains, and volcanic coastlines composed of cooled lava flows. As recently as 2018, the shield volcano Kilauea in the national park erupted. An example of the force of nature, the most recent eruption physically altered the contour of the park. Despite some portions being understandably closed off, the park is still open. Number 7. Carlsbad Caverns. Carlsbad Caves National Park, a network of caverns, is 25 miles from a former ranch town and is both a spooky and amazing sight to witness. The big room, the cave's main chamber, is amazing to say the least. To get there, you can ride an elevator that sounds like it would run the whole height of the Empire State Building. Or you can descend a winding trail into the depths below. The largest stalagmite in the world is located in the Big Room, a cathedral-like entrance that includes a trail. Number 6. Great Smoky Mountains. This national park is a haven of breathtaking scenery. Imagine endless, lush woods, sparkling waterfalls, and undulating mountain peaks. In the spring, a rainbow of wildflowers blazes between the trees, bringing the forests to life. Winter is all about the snow, while autumn delivers the famed fall foliage for a sea of auburn. Exploring this national park, known as the Smokies because of its foggy mountaintops,
is like traveling back in time because it still has small mountain settlements. It's a wonderful place to completely unwind and forget about the current world.
Number 5. Denali. The vast area of land that makes up Alaska's most well-known national park is Denali National Park. Denali is, by a wide margin, the focal point. This enormous peak, formerly known as Mount McKinley, is 6,190 meters above sea level and is the tallest in North America. It is incredibly breathtaking to view, as its icy tip appears to pierce the sky. Caribou, moose, grizzly bears, and wolves can all be found in the snow-covered boreal woods, barren tundra, rugged mountains, and lakes. Those looking for actual wildness might find it here. Number 4. Zion. There are no better national parks in Utah than Zion. Zion Canyon's red and white cliffs and buttes rise into the sky and are bordered by lush vegetation, giving it a vibrant area to take in this incredible natural wonder. And there are some fantastic ways to plunge right into the action. The Narrows, for instance, is a 16-mile journey into the canyon and along the Virgin River at its base. In another location, the Big Springs is a trip that follows the name-bearing, fern-edged spring directly. Number 3. Yosemite. The nicest natural scenery in California can be found in this well-known national park. Giant sequoias that tower into the sky may be seen at Mariposa Grove, together with the lush green of Yosemite Valley and its granite cliffs, as well as the breathtaking Vernal Fall, which plunges 317 feet to the ground below. Yosemite National Park receives a phenomenal 4 million tourists each year as a result of its fame, but happily there is room for everyone among the expansive peaks of Half Dome and the sparkling lakes. Number 2. Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon doesn't need an introduction. It is well known worldwide. To fully appreciate one of the greatest canyons in the world, it must be seen. No matter whatever region of the north, south, east, or west rim you visit, a massive sculpture of light and shadow is always sweeping across a breathtaking landscape. There are numerous trails and vantage sites across the national park that it is a part of. Cape Royal on the north rim offers a top view of many significant features of the Grand Canyon. Via steep, winding pathways, you can even descend to the canyon floor, which is over a mile below where you are. Number 1. Yellowstone. With its founding in 1872, Yellowstone is the ancestor of all national parks in the United States and is also the oldest park in the entire world. When it was originally found, reports of the region's magnificence were dismissed as fabrications and tall tales. You can see why. Geysers that are erupting nearby belch water and steam, including Old Faithful the Clockwork Geyser. There are scalding hot springs, such as the Grand Prismatic Spring, which is a genuine rainbow of incredible hues because of the varying temperatures and minerals as the waters spread out.
Even the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone exists as a granite natural wonder. This location is an absolute must-see for nature. Please leave a comment of other places you would like to visit. Please like and subscribe to see more.